me take you somewhere, and there's something new. Why English is welcome so good. It's Diction Avenue, Diction Avenue. This is a word where English language is taught, the official language that everyone needs to learn. Set it right pronunciation and you use the right intonation. So express yourself. It's Diction Avenue. Diction Avenue.
Okay, welcome to the world with vision. They say a nation get perished without the vision. In Diction Avenue, we got a mission, vision to build tomorrow's future. Speak with good English is our culture. We got qualified teachers, good facilities to build confidence in our students. Don't be told, come witness it, treasure you can't measure. Welcome to the world.
And there's something new. Why English is welcome so good. It's Diction Avenue, Diction Avenue.
Evening and welcome to today's edition of Diction Avenue. My name is Abigail and as usual, your host on the show. And on the show today, I promise you a very exciting time. Yes, we are going to learn how to speak right, and sound English. Today's topic is going to interest you. Remember last week I did start answering a question on the short I sound, but because of time I wasn't able to finish it. But today I am going to spend a lot of time explaining the short I sound, what the sound is, how it sounds, how we arrive at how the sound is said, and lots more. So just sit tight and you will enjoy that conversation. Also on the show today we'll be taking a reading. The reading, you're going to find it interesting whether you're young or old. I'm sure you're going to learn something from that reading. Also on the show today, we will be meeting two pupils from Agape Bundles School. Agape Bundle. Oh, did I say Bunday? No. Agape Bundles Schools. That is Ezinne and Iremide. Oh my goodness, did I forget her name? Well, we're going to meet them sometime during the avenue, before the avenue ends today, and they have something exciting to share with you. I'm sure you're going to love it. Yes, I am so excited about the show today because it's going to be fun, it's going to be exciting as it usually is every Wednesday on Galaxy Television. So we're going to start off right away and we're going to take the question for the day. Of course, you know you can be part of Diction Avenue. All you have to do is provide the correct answer to our question for today and it will be read right here. Just send a text message. And our question for today is, which of these words contain the short I sound? The question is, which of these words contain the short I sound? And you have three words there, A, B, or C. Which of the words contain the short I sound? Do you know the answer? Well, it's time for you to show that you do know the answer. All you have to do is send a text message to the number 0805 584 9525. Again, the number to send your answer to is 0805 584 9525. If you know the answer to the question, which of those words has a short I sound? And like I promised you, we will be taking the short I sound. That's our topic for today. Well, if you're familiar with the English sound system, then you would know what the sound we refer to as the short I sound. The short I sound is written as a capital letter I. Yes, that's how it is written, as a capital letter I. And if you take a look at the vowel quadrilateral, if we could have that slide with the vowel quadrilateral on it up, I'm sure we're going to have it up in a minute. If you take a look at the vowel quadrilateral, we'll see the position of the short I sound. It's right there between the long E and the short E. So the short I sound is the second sound in the vowel quadrilateral, and it's positioned between the long E sound and the short E sound. The good thing about the vowel quadrilateral when you look at it, especially if you know some of the sounds on the vowel quadrilateral, is that if you run from sound number 1 to sound number 12 on the vowel quadrilateral, you can just do it in one straight breath. I mean, you do not have to break at all when you're saying the sounds on the vowel quadrilateral. You can go from vowel number 1 to vowel number 12 in one straight breath. And that is one way that you can figure out the unknown sounds. Everyone knows what the vowel number 1 is, and that is E. So once you know vowel number 1 and you know vowel number 12, which is all you have to do is run from vowel number 1 to vowel number 12, like this. Yeah, I know, sounds like gibberish. But I'm actually saying sounds. I'm saying the 12 sounds of the English sound system, of the 12 vowel sounds, or the monophones of the English sound system. Now, in order to figure out what these sounds are, all you have to do is, if you do not know what vowel number 2 is, go from 1 to 3. If you run from 1 to 3, definitely you'll pass vowel number 2 and you'll be able to identify that sound. If you do not know number 4, all you have to do is go from 3 to 5. If you do not know number 5, go from 4 to 6 and on. So since our concern is vowel number 2, we're going to go from vowel number 1 to number 3 and see which sound we're going to pass by as number 2. So let's go. Now what you would notice is that when you go from 1 to 3, from 1 E, and you decide to go to 3 you will pass by number 2. And what's that second sound? The sound is it. Yes, I know that a lot of people say it is E, but it is not. That sound standing in isolation is it. Interestingly, we can find that sound in our native languages. So contrary to the belief that we do not have that sound in our native languages and so we need to substitute it with a sound similar to it, we actually do have that sound in our native languages. And so if you are Hausa, Igbo, or Yoruba, I am certain that there are names in your native languages that have that sound. And if we look at the very next slide, you see word examples with the A sound looking at Nigerian languages. And we have the Igbo word de. Now if you say that name or that word de, the second E there has the short I sound. That's the short I sound. The Yoruba name Sheyi, that's the short I sound. And the Hausa name Husseini, say. The E there also has the short I sound. So if you're having any difficulty trying to sort out what the short I sound is, just say those 3 words, Dede, Sheyi, Husseini, or any other word in your native language that you know has the short I sound. But definitely, stand in isolation, the short I sound is A. Now let's look at some English word examples with a short I sound. Sit, village, build, basket. I'll take those words again. Sit, village, build, basket. So the word is not sit, it's sit. It's not village, it's village. It's not build, it's built, and it definitely is not basket, it's basket. But one thing to note about the short I sound is this. Just as with other vowel sounds, when the short I sound is surrounded by other consonants, the consonant surrounding the short I sound has an effect on how you hear the sound. So if it, for example, the short I sound is surrounded by the plosives, talking about p, t, and k, what you notice is that the sound p, t, k, before the short I sound gives it another coloration. So it sounds more like E when it is surrounded by, or when it comes, it's preceded by p, t, k. So a word like pit, you will hear something that sounds like pit, but that's not what it's being said. It's still the sound it, but the sound before it gives it a new coloration. So you hear pit, you hear tip, and you hear kick. You will not hear a sound unless you have tuned your ear to hear it. And so tune your ear to hear the sound it, and you will hear it in words. But if you have tuned your ear to hear E, you will also hear E in words. So that is the short I sound, and I hope that those who have questions about the short I sound finally have a definitive answer to it. The sound is I in isolation, but of course the surrounding consonants can give it a new coloration. Well, we are going to move on to our reading segment. And on our reading today, we're going to take a story that, if you're a young person, you probably will enjoy listening to the story and you will learn something from it. I'd like to quickly say that our reading segment is, we share stories in our reading segment that will make you think. So if you run a school or you're a teacher of English in our school and you're looking for short passages that can make your learners think, then these reading passages will definitely help you. So let's take our reading for today. To say hello. No one asked her, "How do you do?" No one cared. Even the teacher called her the new girl. Betty thought about her farmer school. She had lots of friends. There was Timmy and Anna and Fiona. They would all sing and dance at break time. Her father had moved the family here after he got a new job in this new town. They had a bigger house, and this was a bigger town. Their house had bigger rooms and a bigger garden. But Betty had no friends. Betty did not want to be sad. She wanted to make new friends. She remembered something her mother had told her. The best way to make new friends is to be a friend yourself. Betty the baby pig smiled. She knew what she was going to do. She was not going to be sad anymore. Do you know what she did? The end. If you would like this story sent to your school, please send us an email, and the email to use is admin@ecom.ng. And with that, we've come to the halfway mark of Diction Avenue. On the other side of the show, we will be speaking or listening to two pupils, as I told you, from Agape Bundles School, and they'll be sharing something really exciting with us on their presentation. So we're going to take a short break now. Don't forget, you can be part of Diction Avenue. All you have to do is answer our question for the week. And if we can quickly have that question back up on the screen. Our question for the week is, which of these words contain the short I sound? I'm sure we're going to have that question. Which of these words contain the short I sound? And the question is it A, is it B, or is it C? Unfortunately, the question is not coming. I'm sure it's going to come. Which of these words contain the short I sound? Of course, remember that you should send your answer to 0805-584-9525. Yes, that's the question. Which of these words contain the short I sound? Is it A, B, or C? Please send your answers to 0805-584-9525. Again, 0805-584-9525. Of course, we only take text messages, so please send text messages only. We'll take the short break now, and when we return, we will meet the pupils from Agape Bundles Schools. Don't go.
Let me take you somewhere, and there's something new. Why English is welcome so good. It's Diction Avenue, Diction Avenue. This is a word where English language is taught, the official language that everyone needs to learn. Set it right pronunciation and you use the right intonation. So express yourself. It's Diction Avenue, Diction Avenue.
Okay, wake up to the world with vision. They say a nation get perished without the vision. In Diction Avenue, we got a mission, vision to build tomorrow's future. Speak with good English, is our culture. We got qualified teachers, good facilities to build confidence in our students. Don't be told, come witness it, treasure you can't measure. Welcome to the world.
And there's something new. Why English is welcome so good. It's Diction Avenue, Diction Avenue.
Welcome back. The program is still Diction Avenue, and if you're just joining us, well, you've missed half of the show, but you're just in time to hear Iremide and Ezinne make their presentations. Two pupils from Agape Bundles Schools. Well, just before the break, I did give out the question for the week, and the question for the week was, which of these words contain the short I sound? We gave out options. Is it A, is it B, or is it C? I've received answers to this question, but you keep forgetting to add your name. So please send in your name and where you're texting us from, so it will be possible for me to read out the beautiful answers that you sent in to answer that question. Well, we are going to take the presentation now, and we have Iremide and Ezinne. I'm going to start from Ezinne. Ready? Are you ready, Ezinne? All right. So Ezinne is going to take the first presentation, and if I remember well, she's going to be talking to us about what again?
Tenses and grammar.
Tenses and grammar. So we're going to listen to Ezinne. Go right ahead.
Good day, viewers. Good day, friends. My name is Ezinne Peter, and I'm here to present my Spoken English 5.1 Unit 1. Speak correct English, tenses and grammar. Tense means time in English grammar. When you say something in English, we can tell when it happened. Is it happening now? Did it happen in the past? Or is it going to happen in the future? So, we speak in past tense, present tense, present continuous tense, or in future tense. Once is the plural of wants. John wants a drink. We cannot use wants for two people in a sentence. John and James want a drink. Is the singular of are. John is a boy. We cannot use is for two people in the sentence. John and James are boys. Now let's go to the word of examples and see more on how we can pronounce all words. Mother lives with her children. Mothers live with her children. An African elephant has huge ears. African elephant has huge ears. Our shadows go ahead of us before noon. Our shadows go ahead of us before noon. Monday is a new day. Monday is a new day. Thank you. Speak right. Your asset is your asset.
Thank you so much, Ezinne, for making it very clear how we use singular and plural verbs in sentences. I like the fact that you made it quite clear that plural verbs do not take an S, while singular verbs take an S. That was wonderful. Well done, Ezinne. We're now going to turn attention to Iremide, right?
Yes.
Iremide is going to make a presentation and she's talking about speech tones, yes? All right, go ahead, Iremide.
Good day, viewers. Good day, friends. My name is Laye Iremide. I'm in grade 3 presenting speech tone. Speech tone is used to describe how we speak to people, whether we are mad, sad, angry, confused, excited, and proud. If you don't use the speech tone when you greet, people will think you're mad at them when you are not. Would you like people thinking you are mad at them when you are not? Certainly not. Let's go to the world of examples and see some greetings in the speech tone. In the morning we say, "Good morning." "Good morning, ma'am." "Good morning, sir." "Good morning, Hector." In the afternoon we say, "Good afternoon." "Good afternoon, Mom." "Good afternoon, Dad." "Good afternoon, Mr. Kenneth." In the evening we say, "Good evening." "Good evening, Uncle Sam." "Good evening, Auntie Mary." At any time of the day we say, "Hello." "Hello, Dan." "Hello, Christy." Thank you. Speak right. Your asin is your asin.
Thank you so much, Iremide. I like the way you said, if we do not use the right tone when we're greeting people, they might think we're mad at them, whereas we're not. Yes? And we do not want people feeling that we're mad at them when we're not, so we should use the right tone when we're saying greetings to them. And I like the wonderful examples that you gave. Well done, Iremide. Well done, Ezinne. You both did a wonderful job. Well, we're going to continue with Diction Avenue right about now, and we are taking the segment Ask Anything English. And we have someone sent in a question over the week, and I did make a promise that I was going to discuss that question on the Avenue today. So an Ask Anything English this week, our question is coming from, well, he didn't include his name. He just said, "A very good morning to you, Ma. Which of the following statements is correct?" And he asked 3 different questions. He said, having a bath or taking a bath, which is correct. Disappointed in you or disappointed at you, which is correct. I live inside the campus. I live in campus. I am living inside the campus, which is correct. Well, let me quickly give the answers to those questions. The very first question, having a bath or taking a bath, which is correct. Well, the answer to that question is both are correct. But it actually depends on which of the Englishes you subscribe to. American English, it's more normal, would I say, to say take a bath. But British would say have a bath. So it all depends. Which do you choose? You can use either and you'll be absolutely correct. The second question you asked was, disappointed in you or disappointed at you? Well, when you use disappointed in, you're mostly talking about people. So you say, I am disappointed in you, I'm disappointed in James, I'm disappointed in Mary. So you say disappointed in people. But when you say disappointed at, you're actually talking about things or situations. So I am disappointed at how you handled the situation. I'm disappointed at what you said. I am disappointed at the way things have gone. So disappointed in for people and disappointed at for things and situations. And the final question you asked was, I live in campus, I live in the campus, I'm living inside the campus, which is correct? Well, the correct answer is that if you're describing your residency, you should use on. I live on campus or I live off campus, depending on whether you're on or off campus. So that is the correct answer to that question. So, if you do have any questions to ask us and ask anything English, please do send your questions. You can actually send your questions to our Facebook page, the Institute of Certified Communicators, or you can tweet at us at Ecom Nigeria, or you can send us a mail at mean@ecom.ng, or send a WhatsApp message to 0805 584 9525. Practically running out of time here, but I just have enough time to take some answers to the question for the week. The question we asked was, which of these words has the short I sound? And the very first answer I'm seeing is a correct one, and this is Emmanuel Odebe from Ikorodu, who says the answer is cabbage. Well done, Emmanuel. That is actually the answer to that question. We also have Daniela Olokoyo from Ota, Ogun State, who gave the correct answer as cabbage. That is also correct. This is hi, I am wonderful from Jos, 10 years old. The answer is cabbage. Well done. Well, I'm not taking incorrect answers, so don't think there are no incorrect answers. I'm just taking the correct answers. So those are 3 superbly correct answers to that question. So which of these words contain the short I sound? It is not wheat. No, it is cabbage, and it's definitely not fruit. The correct answer is cabbage. And that is how we draw the curtains today on Diction Avenue. It's been wonderful here being with Iremide and Ezinne, both from Agape Bundles Schools. So we'll come your way again next week. My name is Abigail Anaba. Don't forget, throughout the week, your accent is your asset. See you next week.
ladies and gentlemen, right here. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch Event Moment on Galactic Television. And of course, my name is Funke Oshin. Today, guys, I'm here to celebrate with a young talent, a young, promising talent, and that is the one and the only Ozzy B. He is launching his album today, and the album is Journey of Life. Now, a lot of things are happening in Africa, in all over the world generally, but then he speaks Africa. Suicide is something that is very paramount in this part of the world. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We can't wait to have fun, so stay connected.
Life for you and I. Life is beautiful. Stop suicide, Africa. I wanna be happy, 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 happy some more. Happy, happy some more. I wanna be happy, 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 happy some more. Happy, happy some more.
By the end of today, I believe that once you launch this album, a lot of blessings will come to you. Because this album is an effort of a young lad, a young boy. In fact, we all knew when he started. T-Mac is here. In fact, T-Mac, put your hands together for T-Mac. It's somebody that has really done so well for this young man, starting from when he featured in one competition like that, Kids Got Talent. That was way back. And since then, the young man has grown into, very soon he'll become a man. T-Mac, is he a man now? Soon. Yes, he'll be a man, and this is the first album that he's doing. He's been doing singles, releasing them, and the songs are very, very nice, very, very good. You can play it at any party, and you can, the gospel one is so wonderful, and the one he sang for mothers, very, very wonderful. And today he has really done a lot of things for the children, like stop abuse. Is it stop suicide, cruelty, stop abuse for something concerning children. And today, the theme of this launch is say no to suicide. A lot of people are committing suicide, but I believe that this song that he sang will really bring succor for you not to take that decision to kill yourself. Because then say if you kill yourself, where you go? Hell, Abby.
My name is T-Mac. We are here at Ozzy B's first album launch. I'm a proud papa today because when you have a son who is achieving, it makes you proud. Please, go look for the album and buy it. It is good. And you are helping a young talent. Thank you. Love you.
I don't believe this country is so great that I traveled out of this nation.